What's up, everybody? My name is Samuel Emmanuel Dickerson Jr. from Better You, Better Society, and today I'm here with my good friend Carl, and we're going to be talking to you guys about relationships. Right, so first off, can you tell everybody, a little bit about yourself and what you do?
What's going on? My name is Carl, and I love to just inspire people, man. Help any way possible. Love to counsel. Love to encourage. And that's just a little bit about me. Yeah.
So, what do you do right now, and what are your future plans?
My future plans, I'm actually studying to become a youth pastor. But in the way that I look at it, I want to become the realist. Don't want to put on some type of image for anyone as if I'm perfect or anything like that. We all have flaws. We all messed up in certain areas. And I love the topic that you're talking about, bro, simply because that's whether it's relationships, brother-wise, relationships in a relationship, you know what I mean, with your spouse, everyone could work on their relationship with one another. So let's dive in deep into this.
All right, let's get it.
You know what I mean?
So what do you think is the biggest problem with relationships nowadays?
Relationships nowadays, here it is. People don't really know how to trust. People are jumping into relationships blindly. Females are falling in love quickly. Males are just falling in love with the way certain females look. You know what I mean? No one is really trying to get to know each other. It's like everything is 1, 2, 3. And when there is no foundation built, when there's no type of trust established, at the end of the day, everything crumbles. And they're wondering why at the end of the day they don't have the trust that they want to have. It's simply because they're looking at relationships through social media. They're thinking, look, my relationship has to look like that. My relationship needs to be like that because that's the ideal perfect relationship. And man, social media will destroy everything. We're so quick to, even in relationships, air out our business. This week alone, there's probably somebody watching it here who subtweeted about their boyfriend or their girlfriend and stuff like that. People don't know how to keep private business private. You know what I'm saying? And in relationships, man, once you don't know how to trust, you don't know how to build, and you don't have that foundation, you're going absolutely nowhere. Nowhere.
Yeah. I mean, from what I see, is that a lot of people, especially our age, they're not happy with themselves.
Oh, yeah.
They're looking to fulfill themselves with somebody else. So my advice to anybody out there would be to love yourself, be fulfilled with yourself. Understand that one, you're blessed to be alive, and if you're looking for a relationship, you don't need somebody to be perfect and not you can't force somebody to change. You got to just accept people for the way they are.
Could I just chime in for 1 second?
Yeah, go ahead.
I love how you said it, man. The sad reality is this: people don't know themselves. So you have two confused people in a relationship seeking what they see someone else have, and they don't know themselves to know exactly what they need or what they want. And it sucks how people are just in relationships because they feel like there's a void that needs to be filled, and you don't get to know yourself within the relationship, so you're going after someone who doesn't even have exactly what you need in order for you to be fulfilled, and you're thinking that they're gonna have everything that helps out, and that's not the case. When you know yourself and when you know what you're aiming for, when you know where you're going in life and you know what you need, then that's when you'll grow. That's when you'll be able to say, you know what, I can bring you along. I can pour something into you. A lot of people are hanging around people that just are sucking things from them, and they're wondering why they can't grow. They're wondering why they're not moving, they're not advancing in life. And it's because the relationships that they have with one another is not the relationship they're supposed to have. You know what I mean? But they feel as if they need to be surrounded by people. They need to want to be felt, want to be needed. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, the real reason why a lot of relationships is exactly like what you said, is because they don't know themselves, they don't love themselves, and they don't know how to even trust others. We live in a world that's scary, man. Nowadays, you never know what someone's true motives are. You know what I mean? Someone could come to you with the most gorgeous mask on, and they're just there to harm you. They're just there to take from you. And they're not there to build you up. They're not there to help you out. What they're there to do is to get whatever it is that they need and walk out of your life. It's a crazy world we live in nowadays, man.
So for all the people out there, what's a word of advice that you would give them?
From a spiritual sense, for real, man, one thing I would definitely tell you is to pray and ask for the spirit of discernment. Stop getting comfortable just listening to what people say and not watching what they do. You don't, it's,
Ooh,
it's
I
the,
love that.
It's the spirit that's able to help you discern on what people's intentions really are. It's the fruits of their labor. A bad tree can't bear good fruit, and a good tree can't bear bad fruit. At the end of the day, you guys are hanging around the bad trees and you're thinking something good is going to come out of it. And what I'm really trying to let you know at the end of the day is you can't be upset with what's happening in your life if you're constantly going back and forth back to it. You're not going to grow that way. You don't need someone to satisfy that void that you have in your life, because that void is supposed to lead you to something else. So be patient in the process. Take your time with the process and stop trying to rush into something that was never truly meant for you. Don't pay attention to what your best friend is doing. Don't pay attention to what your brother is doing relationship wise. You may think that they're happy, but they're also struggling too. What you need to do is focus on you and wait for your time. That's what I would tell him. That's what I would tell him.
That was great.
Come on.
All right, guys. So that wraps it up for today.
Appreciate you, brother.
Everybody on the live, I hope you guys enjoyed that. This video is gonna be on YouTube real soon. Yeah, keep hitting that like button. Keep hitting that like button. Screenshot this, post it up, tag the page in it. It's Better You, Better Society.
Let me see the live.
We gotta work on these relationships.
Let me see the live.